So Chuck asks, hey Brian, I've come across something I haven't seen before and I was wondering if you had. I bought several items through 888 Lots, posted them on Amazon FBM till I got more items to send into FBA. Well, today was that day. I was going to do a shipping plan and create a shipping plan, but one of the items that was in FBM was still in my inventory, but there were no images, and when I went to pull it back up on Amazon, Amazon couldn't find it. What should I do about this? I've checked to put the ASIN in to add products and it no longer exists. Strange to say the least. So I have seen that a couple times, not specifically with liquidation in my experience, or really like recently at all. I used to see that a lot when I was doing the coupon arbitrage and reselling on private label listings, right? So what happens is like you'd get some of the coupon products and like 96, 97% of those coupon products you'd just be able to list again like a few days later and then reship them into FBA and everything was good, right? But every once in a while you get a seller that would get annoyed that people were doing that and they literally delete the whole complete listing and then relaunch another listing, right? And you can't resell on the new listing. It is against terms of service to do that, by the way. But you can't resell on the new listing without like risk of not being able to prove authenticity because you didn't source that ASIN, right? Because it's a new ASIN. So while I haven't seen that in liquidation, a few things could be happening there. Either the brand specific owner or the person that created that listing initially deleted the listing entirely. So that could be it. Another thing that could have happened was maybe Amazon deleted the listing or pulled the listing down, permanently because there was a lot of, maybe authenticity complaints on there, or, it could have been a number of reasons why Amazon might have pulled it down. Or it could just be another seller on the listing that deleted all the product pictures off of it or something like that, and something along those lines. So that's definitely a bummer. I'd have to know more information specifically on that listing to give you kind of like a best case scenario of how you could potentially find that listing on Amazon. But hopefully it was just a couple of those, you only sourced a couple of those products. That's a very rare occurrence. And like I said, I haven't seen that in a long, long time. I just remember that happening to me specifically with the coupon arbitrage when I would relist stuff on the same listings with coupon arbitrage like 3-4 years ago or whenever I started doing that. But in this case, I would say chalk it up to a potential loss on this product potentially, and just resell those back on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, okay? Now, specifically, what you could potentially do is you could call seller support maybe, or call Amazon support since they've hidden the seller support number, ask a seller question. When they transfer you to seller support, you could ask them to look into that, be like, hey, you had this and all of a sudden it disappeared overnight. That's a potential option for you as well. But ultimately, I would just say resell those. Hopefully you didn't source that many. It doesn't sound like you did. Resell those back on, because it does say, I'm assuming that it was a clothing item. So resell them back on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and just chalk that up to a potential loss, but a rare occurrence. And there's nothing you can really do about that one, unfortunately, okay?